I'm great. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too
Right.
bad. Well,
Cool.
we got it in yesterday. It was a little soggy, and we had a little bit of a rainstorm. Not much of one actually. It blew over pretty quick. But and we didn't. We had 201 golfers registered to play, but we only had about 140 complete. So quite a few golfers did not finish for whatever reason. However, we've got some results here, and I sent you the email. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's go over last week, Tyler. We had team number 2, which is Team Pereira versus Team Kuzma. And you had picked Team Kuzma for that one. And sorry, Tyler. Team Pereira gone. And they had a great night last night. I think they scored 41 points. So, yeah, 41 points. Team Kuzma, 26, had 35 points. And, well, they put up a good effort, but wasn't there. So, Team Pereira is in the final. In the B finals, Team 32, which is Team Byrne, versus Team 7, which is Team Sapella. You had Team Sapella, and looks like they moved on.
Yep.
Yeah, 34. So they moved on. And finally, Team 38, Team Fleck versus, what was it? Team 6, Team Johnstone, right? Am I got that right?
Yeah, Team Chambers and Johnstone.
Sorry, Team 35, Team Chambers versus Team Johnstone, and Team Chambers moved on. So, and you picked that one. So you got 2 for 3.
Yeah.
That's very good. Let's do a little share on the screen here. I should have set this up ahead of time. Sent final team predictions. Here we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. So for next week, let's start with the C final this time. We have, I have Team Minkus here. Team Minkus of Nick Brunet, Corey Dominico, Doug McGregor, Ben Minkus, and Joe Tallis versus Team Chambers. So Team Minkus had 35 points this week. Team Chambers had 35 points this week. Who have you got for that one?
Well, they did well for me last week. Team Chambers did well for me. I'm going with Chambers again. So we're at Team Chambers. There you go.
Okay. So we've got Team Chambers winning that one. Okay, let's go. The Team Chambers number in the C final.
Yeah.
Chambers. Team 35. Okay. All right. In the B final, Team Shillington with Bill Giff, John Goodman, Kyle Reed, Dave Shilling, and Lyle Sides. Very veteran team there. I can tell you, they've been playing in men's league for years, and tough competitors. Versus Team St. Louis, Greg Armstrong, Jeff Armstrong, Evan Mulligan, Michelle Peria, and Michael Peria, and Brian St. Louis.
Yeah, so I'm going with experience here again, John. We're going with Team Shillington.
Well, I don't blame you for that. Let's see. Yeah, Team St. Louis played well last week, but certainly Team Shillington is a veteran team. And in the A final, boy, I'll tell you, I got to tell you, Team Card, this is their second time in the A final. They 1 year they stormed through the league with the top points, and then they came into and they ran through the first 3 rounds of the playoffs, and they got to the final round and they lost by a point in that final round. There was kind of a controversy with that because their team captain wasn't there, and there was Neil Card, and I don't know where he went that day, but he wasn't available, and the 4 of them carried on and almost pulled it off. However, they are in very tough to a Team Pereira who scored 41 points last night. So you've got Mark Balsamo, Neil Card, Tony Charbonneau, Dave McDonald, and Wayne Shamata versus Mark Klost, Eric Lafreniere, Chris Miller, Skylar O'Donnell, and Chris Pereira. Tough game.
Well, this is a tough one. Yeah, no, this is a tough one, John. But Team Card was so close in the past, and I think they've learned from their mistakes. So they're gonna triumph next week. I'm going with the team card.
Well, you bet against them earlier on in the earlier rounds. I think you're kind of learning your lesson here. They do show up, and all five of them will be there pumping away. So we'll see what happens. But Team Pereira has got Chris Miller and Chris Pereira. They did very, very well this week. So that's very good. Now in the flight finals, you predicted Mike DeButt to win, and we have an announcement that Jeff Hall was the winner. It came down to the last hole. None of them played extremely well, but Jeff came down to the last hole up by 1 over Steve Aerosmith. Steve had to win that hole. He got a stroke on it, and he tried to make a hero shot on his second shot. It didn't work out, and eventually Jeff took the title. So congratulations to him.
Yeah,
very good. Good try on that one, Tyler. They're always tough to predict. You never know what's going to happen in those.
No, you're right, and yeah, congrats to Jeff on coming out on top on that.
Okay. So how are we doing for the men's close? Any before we sign off here, can you update us as to how we're doing on that?
No, we're doing well. Let me just have a quick peek at our numbers. We are now looking at men's close. We're at 113, John, 113 signups.
Okay, so we've got room for 180. I'm going to put a full court press. I don't think people realize, and I'm going to mention this later on in my broadcast, that there's a lot of money at stake here. $500 for the winning team, $250 for the second place team, $125 for the third place team. On course prizes as well, about $200. I know there's a couple of bottles of liquor going up for the longest putts in 9 and 18. So by all means, sign up. If you're listening to this, sign up as a single, a duo, a double, or a triple, or whatever, a threesome, twosome, or foursome, or a fivesome. We'll put you together, and we'll make a decision. Also, again, I'm going to make this clear at the my thing as well. My announcement. They'll hopefully we'll have the prizes available on Friday of next week. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to have all that sorted out, John. So for all the winners out there, they'll be able to come out and collect their prizes starting Friday.
Yeah, and if it's a Pro Shop prize on a gift certificate, certainly it'll be on. You can get anything you want you on your Pro Shop prize. Certainly, we got 3 good Pro Shop prizes to give out this week. $50 to Steve Aerosmith, Dave Nicholson, and Mike DeButt, and $150 to Jeff Hall for the flight final. So we'll get that to you as soon as possible, so you can put that on their account. So that's a good start.
Yeah,
and
we're looking forward to it. And just to reiterate what you're saying, we have space for singles, twosomes, threesomes, foursomes. So the sign up list is going well, but if you're just a single, come on out. We'll find a team for you. We really want to encourage everyone to come out and play. So an 11 o'clock shotgun. There's buffet breakfast or buffet lunch or dinner afterwards. It's going to be such a great day.
All righty. So we'll go over that again on my announcement, but thank you very much for that, Tyler. And we'll check in with you next week to see how you did on these results. And I think you did pretty good on the team one, so that's not bad.
Not doing too bad. No, then it's been a lot of fun. Thanks, John.
All right, Tyler. Talk to you later.